Hello, my friends, and welcome back to another Brotato Danger 5 GMO challenge run, where I'm trying the hardest challenge that I have encountered yet in Brotato. Basically, this is the hardest run I've ever done, and I still haven't won it. I've spent the last, 2 hours or so trying different strategies to see what would work, and I think I've found one that might be able to succeed on this challenge. The challenge I'm talking about is combining the Fisherman, one of the hardest classes in Vanilla Brotato, with the Fisherman, one of the hardest classes in Vanilla Brotato. This combo is incredibly difficult for a large number of reasons, but the biggest ones, of course, are that you get twice as many lampreys spawning throughout the waves as the normal fisherman does. So the number of baits that you acquire will produce tons of lampreys throughout the game, and you have minus 100% materials dropped from enemies. So you get 0 materials from any enemies and have to rely fully on your harvesting in order to make it work. We do get 4 harvesting for every bait we buy, so we will gain that. But then also, our shops are going to have 2 baits in them, and that will cause some pretty serious shop problems for us, and some other weird stuff is going to happen as we go through that I'll talk about as we go. I've tried a few different things. I tried with spears, I tried with slingshots, but the strategy I think is most likely to be effective is going to be with stick, and we're going to get as greedy as possible to see if we can win this run. Alright, wish me luck. I don't expect to win on my first attempt here, or rather my 50th attempt, but we're going to give it a good try and see if we can manage to make it work. We did get a tree, which is great. Tree is lucky to find early because tree is not affected by materials dropped from enemies modifiers. So we got 3 extra materials this wave, which is obviously better than not having 3 extra materials. Normally you get 70, but if you have a tree spawn, then you get 73. Notice that we start with 40 harvesting, so we gain 2 harvesting at the start of this wave, and basically here I'm going to take harvesting, or I'm going to take melee damage, or I'm going to take attack speed. Those are the only stats we care about, and I'll buy the harvesting. Now, here we're going to get as greedy as we possibly can. I'm going to buy sticks, and I'm going to buy baits, and the goal here is to buy 4 sticks, and at minimum, 8 baits. So we're going to try to do that, and if I don't roll into 4 sticks, we're just going to restart. So there's 1 stick here, and then if I guess I can go with 3 sticks. I'm going to reroll once, and reroll again to try to lock a stick, and we'll try with 3. 8 baits with 3 sticks I don't think is going to be possible, but we're going to give it a try. The goal is to get 4. And you should be able to do that because it's a cheap weapon, so you should be able to re-roll. But it looks like we might almost live. Yeah, we almost lived with 3. So you can see that you can try to get 8 baits and on wave 1, which is how you end up with decent economy. Basically, the only way to make that to make your economy function is to have very high harvesting, since we get no money from enemies. Hey, we got lucky. We got another tree. And, oh wow, that's super lucky. We got a tree and a crate. All right, great start to this run. Cute monkey I will not take because we're never picking up materials, but 7 materials I will be happy to pick up. Let's re-roll this, and here I want melee damage over attack speed or harvesting. That's the stat we care about most, but all of those stats are important. 2 sticks, 4 baits so far. 6 baits and roll, buy a stick. 8, roll. I have to re-roll and try to buy another stick. We still missed on... Alright, even after that, we still missed on our 4 sticks, despite having 7 extra materials. For whatever reason, I have found we're not getting those this time, even though in my testing it was reasonably consistent, like you would get it about half the time. Alright, didn't make it through with only 3 sticks. We'll try again. This is going to take a few tries, so, strap in, because we're gonna be restarting a few times to make this challenge work. And I'm just going to go until either I win or I decide that this genuinely is not possible. All right, we're 3 for 3 on trees. That's not bad. We'll take the harvesting here. 2 and roll. Stick. 1, 2, and roll. 2, and roll. Come on, game. Don't do me like this. All right, there's a stick. Yeah, so I'm one short of being able to buy the last stick because we missed. Basically, we need to find 3 sticks in 5 shops, and we didn't. Like 3 sticks in 4 rerolls, and we didn't, which is pretty unlucky. I will give it one more attempt to see if we can beat the 8 with only 3 sticks, but it's pretty unlikely to do that, I think, just because our HP is low and our damage is a lot lower than with 4 sticks. All right, I'm not going to try that again next time. If we only roll into 3, we'll just restart right away. You just have to get super greedy with this this class combination if we want to succeed. Again, we're now like 4 for 4 on trees, so feeling good about that at least. Let's take melee damage here. Still no stick to... All right, so we've got to find stick in every shop. Buy 1 here and roll. There's another, roll. Still didn't find 4. I could go for only 6 baits off the first run, but I think that just sets us too far behind, so we're just going to restart. What I find with this run is that what actually gets you later on is the enemies that spawn later in the waves. It's not... Surviving the initial burst is difficult, of course, but not impossible. I'll take the harvesting there. Okay, so we missed. We hit. Roll again. We just need to not miss 3 times, and we did again. All right, I guess let's try with 7. We'll do 4 sticks and 7 baits. I really want to hit 8 or 9 baits and 4 sticks, which is possible as long as we roll a stick in all but 2 shops in our opening shops, right? As you saw there. And then you can survive as long as you play better than I just did. Really nailing it on the trees, though. And let's pick up 2 melee damage, and then we will again roll. All right, so we've missed once. 2, 3. Okay, we've got our 4 sticks and our 8 baits. Roll again, and I'm going to go to 10, because we are able to buy up to 10 with 4 sticks, as long as I play a little bit better than I did before. The difference between 10 and 7 is not significant, I don't think. Because the enemies just stack up on top of each other, and the invincibility frames that you get after being hit by an enemy attack prevent you from caring about how many enemies there are on the field. So you can see, even having bought 10 baits, we were able to survive there. We'll buy 2 more melee damage, and then here I'm going to take 2% lifesteal. We want lifesteal and damage and attack speed. Those are the stats that we care about over all other stats at this point. We'll buy our 5th stick, and then 2 more baits and roll. 1, 2, and roll. Go up to 6. All right, we've got 6 sticks. Let's go to 8 baits. Roll again, and then we will buy another stick. Do I try for 10 baits, or do I stick at 8? I think I'm going to go to 10. We're just going to get as greedy as possible. After this, I have to be more careful with how many baits I buy. But in the first 2 waves, you can get away with a lot. The enemies do, obviously, a ton of damage, but as long as you clear through them pretty quickly, they won't get a chance to actually fire their projectiles, and you'll be able to survive. So we're able to make it out of wave 3 with 20 baits purchased, which means that we're starting to actually... We're actually keeping up economically with other characters. 130 isn't horrible for this stage of the game. Here I will take 1 armor that can help keep us alive, and 10% attack speed. And then we will upgrade our sticks. 1, 2, and I'm going to buy the lifesteal, because I get a free reroll, and lifesteal is important. buy 2 more baits, so we're up to 4. I'm going to stop at 6 baits on this wave, I think, to try not to die. Let's roll again, lock the cake. Maybe I go to 8. If I go to 8 with 4% lifesteal, 200% damage, we will have... Yeah, we should have the damage to one-shot the lampreys, so I'm going to go to 8, and I will re-roll once here to see if I can lock a stick. Wasn't able to, but I am going to lock these baits. So as you can see, there are 2 baits in every shop, and even though they should cost minus 200%, the math on that is really weird. They cost 2 to start, and the cost increases every wave in waves that it shouldn't for normal fishermen. So I'm not exactly sure how that works, but we just have to roll with it. Maybe I could have gone to 10, actually. The 4% lifesteal is helping, because even though it's only 4%, there's a lot of enemies at the start of these encounters. So when each individual swing hits 10 enemies, and each of those has a 4% chance of giving you a lifesteal, you actually lifesteal a reasonable amount, even with low percentages. Starting to fall a little behind economically. Wave 4, you usually want to be making like 200 materials, but that's okay. We'll pick up the luck here, and then move speed is pretty nice on this character, so I will take a level 3 move speed. And then do I want 7% crit chance? I don't think I really care about crit chance, because we'd rather just have enough flat damage that we kill enemies without having to worry about critically hitting. So I could take 5% attack speed. I could also take 15 range. Or I could reroll. We don't care about 8% damage. Maybe I'll take the crit chance just because it's a level 3 upgrade. Then I will buy 3 baits here and reroll, upgrade a stick. Go to 5, reroll, upgrade. Go to 7, buy the beanie. And then do I go to 9 baits on the wave, going into wave 5? I think I do, and then I'm going to reroll again. I will lock these 2 because they're going to go up in price again next wave. And do I reroll again to try to lock our last stick? Because that could get us to all level 2 sticks, which is, as you can see, a huge upgrade in damage. Yeah, I think I will roll. Oh, well, that was a weird circumstance, but we're going to buy... That shouldn't have happened, but, you know, weird stuff happens with Double Fisherman. We're going to buy all of these baits anyway, so I'm going to lock them. That will save us 4 materials and give us a free reroll next wave. So I think I only bought 8 there. As you can see, took a lot of damage. Okay, maybe 8 was too many. Going into wave 5, let's give that another try. Like I said, don't know if we're going to be able to win this this run, but we're going to give it our best shot. Oh, this is our first one without a tree. Let's take 5 luck. I can't afford to reroll because I need to roll for sticks. 2. And we missed 3 times, so let's restart. I'm curious if people are going to enjoy this kind of, like, me sort of learning a new challenge and trying it out content. Because a lot of my runs, obviously, we just win on the first try. Let's take the harvesting here. 2 and roll. 2 and roll. Can't afford to miss on sticks anymore, so we restart. I did record a lot of my testing for this challenge, but it's a lot of restarting, so I have no idea if folks will be interested in watching that. If there is interest, I may post it later on at some point. We'll take 2 melee damage here. Okay, 1, 2, 3, roll, 1, 2, roll, 1, 2. Come on, game. All right. Moment of truth. Do we roll into another stick? We didn't. Yep, so we're restarting. When I was testing this earlier, I was getting this much more consistently. It's weird that you know, when I start recording, of course, it becomes less likely that we actually find all of our sticks. We'll take the 2 melee damage. Okay. So basically, every weapon that we roll should have a 40% chance of being a stick when we've got a stick equipped. Roughly speaking. And we're guaranteed 2 weapons, so we should be able to see a reasonable number of sticks with 2 tries each wave. I'm gonna reroll here, and we'll take the harvesting. Roll. There we go. That's 3. Okay, 4. And we'll take those 2, and we're going up to 8 baits. We cannot get to 10, but 8 with 4 sticks, that should be good enough. Tanking a lot of hits here, but that's okay. Oh, nice. We got a box. That's an awesome find, of course. Oh, and another tree. Manually target that down. Take the 10 luck here. I'll take 4 melee damage. I do want the max HP as well, but melee damage is more important. And here I'll take the level 2 armor. That can help keep us alive. 1, 2. Roll. Got to roll into more sticks. We're up to 6 baits here. 8. You know, roll. Buy our 6th. And then do I go to 10? I was able to do 10 with level 4 sticks last time, so let's try for 11. Why not? Let's get greedy with it. Okay, I tanked a few extra hits there. A few more than I should have. Basically, you want to find the pocket in between the enemies and their projectiles like that, and then just sort of ooch along the bottom of the screen, or the edge of the map, to make sure that you're taking as few hits as possible. All right, so we made it through 11 baits. Not bad. Let me reroll here. Move speed, crit chance, or harvesting. I think I'm good. Just gonna, or armor. Actually, I'm just gonna take the armor. If I can get a decent amount of early armor, that could help a lot as well. We'll take the attack speed here. We will buy a stick, 2 more baits. Okay, so this wave I was able to get 8 safely. So let's try 8 again. 7, 8. And reroll, reroll, reroll again. No sticks still. I'm not going to reroll for 10. Yeah, so last time I was able to do 8 safely. Finding the pocket here. And we were able to do 8. I maybe even could have gone for 10 there. Got a crate. Nice. Two trees on this wave and last wave as well, which is pretty nice. I will say, one thing that is a challenge here is that as I have done all of these testing runs, exactly how, like, what I've been doing has been really blurring together. I really want lifesteal, but I'm not going to turn down a banner. It's just too good for us. So it's hard for me to remember, like, exactly what this run needs specifically. I'll take 2 armor here, and then 10 harvesting isn't terrible. It's still pretty early to get that harvesting. I could also take luck or move speed, but a level 3 upgrade I think I will take. Okay, so we're going to wave 5. Last time I died with 8 baits on wave 5, so let's go with 6. We'll try 6 here. I don't want baby elephant, we just want to one-shot them. Metal is good. We'll buy that, and I'll roll again. And roll one more time. We're guaranteed to see a weapon, so every reroll is basically a 40% chance of a stick. I don't think I can afford to buy a stick if I roll into it, so we will save our money here. Oh, I should have locked those baits when they cost 3. I cost myself 2 materials by doing that, actually. Yeah, so 6 was safe. Maybe 7 on wave 5 is the right number. I should be writing this down, probably. So it's 10, 10, 8, 7. Great to get a loot alien there. You can see the sheer number of lampreys that are starting to spawn later in these waves is getting really dangerous. So we're going to need some regeneration. Lumberjack shirt, I'm going to recycle. We should be one-shotting trees anyways with our very high damage. 6 max HP, not terrible, but I'm actually going to take 45 range. Being able to hit the lampreys before they get close to me is really important. Let's upgrade the stick, buy the metal, and we'll buy bait and roll. That's 4. Upgrade again and go to 6. Do I want to buy riposte? I probably do. Melee damage is really important just for one-shotting the enemies, and we'll go to 7 baits here. And I guess I'll lock the one that costs 4. I don't remember if they go up to 5 at the next wave. All right, so now I have to roll for some regeneration off of the next couple shots, just anything to heal back up. Our 10 luck and consumable healing is not going to cut it because we are just going to take chip damage throughout these waves. 7 baits seems survivable, so we're looking at 10, 10, 8, 7, 7. Oh, unless I walk into every attack. Oh, no, that was so... Okay, that was such bad dodging. So 10, 10, 8, 7, 7 is what I'm looking for. Let's try again. And those are sort of like the maximum numbers that I can survive, assuming that we've found other good stuff. I do still want to kill these enemies because there's a tiny percentage chance that we get a crate out of them. Not huge, but worth considering. We'll take some harvesting here. Okay, try not to miss 3 times. We've missed once. Okay, perfect. So let's go to 10 baits and lock a stick. Great. So that's kind of the ideal start. We get a tree and we're able to buy 10 baits as long as I can live through all 10 of them. Basically lining up the enemies and then trying to kill as many of them as we can all in a row. I don't want to take hits from the actual bodies of the lampreys because those do 2 damage, whereas the projectiles only do 1. So that's the goal. And we made it through with 10. Let's take 2 melee damage here, and then I will take 2 armor to try to avoid dying. So now I can buy up to 10, we've determined, provided I find more sticks. Okay, a level 2 stick is a great find. So now we're up to 6, 7, 8. So I can only do 9, so let's do 9. But we now have the damage that we one-shot the lampreys. So we should be able to kill enough of them that they don't get to shoot that much, which is the goal here. Oh, wow, I should not have tanked that hit. Because I want to work my way back around to pick up that consumable and make sure that we're not in range of just dying in 1 shot. Or 2 shots if I walk into every attack in the world. Do I keep taking armor or do I roll? I think I'm going to roll. And roll 1 more time. Okay, should have taken the armor, is what we've learned there. And we'll take 4 melee damage. So now, so that was 10, 10. So now we know we can do 8. At least that's the theory. That's 6, 7, 8. Roll again, buy a stick. Perfect. Roll again, buy a stick. Awesome. And then I will roll 1 more time to try to lock a stick. And we will lock these 2 so that we get cheaper baits next wave. No, that doesn't matter, but I'm going to lock them anyways. It's good practice just to do that. And if it spawns the full shop of baits, which does seem to be a weird bug that can happen, that's just good for us because we get a free reroll, and we were going to buy that many anyways. Okay, so that was 8. 8 was survivable pretty easily. At least the initial burst was. But again, I now need to start building some healing so that we are not just going to die to chip damage later in the wave. Because the later lampreys spawn near you, so it's harder to avoid them charging. Take 2 armor here again, and then I could take luck. Luck is sort of healing, because it can drop consumables for us, or I could roll for lifesteal or damage or attack speed. I'll just take the 10 luck. Okay, so it did do the thing where it spawned 4 baits, but that's good. So this wave we were doing 7, so that's 6. Roll again. By luck, buy a 7th bait. Roll again. Great, and we will buy a leveled up stick. Do I think I can get away with 8 baits because I have a level 3 stick? That could help a lot. I think I'm not going to risk it, though. I'm going to go with 7 for wave 5, because we have this lure also, which I really do want to be able to purchase next wave. So it would suck to have to restart off of getting too greedy by 1 bait on the wave 5. On wave 5, which we know is a dangerous wave. So I'm happy to buy either regeneration or lifesteal. Lifesteal is better because there's just a lot of enemies, so we're constantly attacking. But both are good. We just need to be at full health as much as possible. Okay, making 240 wave 5, so we're actually keeping up okay economically here. We'll take the cake, and then I'm going to roll. I don't really want crit chance. I just want, because I just want to be one-shotting things without having to critically hit them. So we were doing 7 again this wave. So 3, 4, 5. Do I take duct tape here? Lose 2 max HP but gain an armor. That is probably worth it. So that was 5, 6, 7. Roll again. Roll one more time. I really would like to buy another stick. This is our last wave where we're guaranteed to see a weapon. And we were able to buy a stick. Lock the lemonade. Lock the 2 baits. So we did 7 again this wave. And let's see if we can survive. We now have 3 regeneration, which is not much, but is, you know, more than 0. Can help heal us. And we also are going to get at least some healing off of the loot aliens as well. I've had more than a few comments from people who think I'm saying lewd, as in sexual, rather than loot. Because I'm, you know, North American, so I replace all my T's and D's with a glottal stop. But I imagine that's very confusing when that happens to people. Alright, I will take the glasses here, because increased range is good for this character. I'm not going to take fertilizer, I think, because melee damage is so important to one-shot. No, I think we can do it. I'll just roll for melee damage here. I'm just going to take the +2, actually. And then, do I want 15 luck? I think I actually want to roll for lifesteal, if possible. I'm gonna roll again. And we missed on lifesteal, but I'll take 15% attack speed. That's actually very good also. Roll here. A bag, pretty good for us. We'll take that. So that was 3 baits, 4, 5. Let's stick with 7 per wave, I think. Until I get some more healing. So that's our 7. Then we're going to lock these 2. Lose an armor to gain attack speed and range. I don't think I want that. Do I roll for 18 to try to lock something? We have to spend a lot on trying to have shop slots that actually work. I think I will pass, though. So that was 7 more baits that I bought. I'm pretty sure. Sometimes the keeping track is difficult while trying to, like, actually decide what to buy and do commentary on our shops as well. 6 regeneration is definitely not where we want to be, but is enough that we're able to heal up from some of the chip damage that we take throughout these waves, especially because we were able to invest pretty heavily in armor this run so far. I'm gonna die here, I think. Too many enemies on the field? Nope. Alright, we lived. I really need to avoid getting surrounded like that, so I should play near the edge of the arena if possible, but I wanted to kill the loot aliens. Come on, come on, come on. Don't die here. Cool. Okay, I came really close. I'm glad I only went with 7. Medical turret is awesome. We can play around that. I do lose 2 regeneration to buy Shady Potion here, but I will buy that. Baby Elephant now, maybe I'll just take it for 13 materials, and then we'll recycle this pencil. I could start by building Dodge. Dodge could help keep me alive. Without any healing, I'm less interested in that currently, but I think starting to build Dodge isn't crazy. Let's buy 4 baits here. Roll again. We'll buy 2 melee damage. My regen is really suffering, but I need the damage. And then we're going to go up to 6. I think I might stop at 6. Community support. So this costs me 2 armor, of course, but the attack speed is really relevant. So we're going to buy it, and we're going to stop at 6 here. Cyberball. When it's not free, I'm not going to take it. I'm going to roll again. Really looking for lifesteal and not finding it. Let's take the recycling machine for economy, and I will roll. I'll buy the goat skull as well, lock these 2, and go to the next wave. Okay, so that we only bought 6 this wave. I need to avoid taking too much damage off the start here because we're going to take chip damage later in the run, but I do have the medical turret, which I'm just going to play around. Because you can see how many lampreys are spawning like later on. So I need to be very careful not to tank too many hits early, or we can be in a position like we were last wave where I can't do anything, or I'll just die immediately. The bonus attack speed is helpful. Gotta get near my medical turret so it can give me some health. I need to stop tanking damage. Wow, there's so many lampreys on the field. This is really brutal. I want to get over towards that tree, but with the sheer number of lampreys spawning, I couldn't move away from the medical turret there. So we made a lot less money this wave. Improved tools, I will take, and then we'll take some max HP here. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, the initial baits aren't the problem, but I'm going to stay with 6 again per wave, I think. Can I get any healing? That's what we really need. Okay, here we go. We got some whetstone. That's perfect. Just any healing of any kind. Takeout I don't want because we don't want too many enemies to spawn. And then I will spend 167 on a poisonous tonic. We're gonna go to wave 9. That was only 6 lamprey or 6 baits this wave. But we're gonna start seeing a lot of lampreys spawning as we go. My healing is a little better now. I can start investing into more dodge and armor as well. And then that can help make the healing that we have go further. Playing around the medical turret. This medical turret has been so clutch for us. It's really been keeping us alive. Okay, I have to get back to my medical turret. I'm tanking a lot of hits to do that, but I got pushed away from it, which I cannot afford to do. Medical turret has healed me for, I don't know, like 80 that wave. I'm going to recycle the wheelbarrow. I don't think I can afford to lose armor at this point. And do I actually just buy 1 armor over 6 HP? I think I do. Armor's really nice. We're going to buy the coupon here, and this is going to do something weird to the prices of the baits. So when we have minus 100% bait price, it makes the prices really weird. But when we buy the coupon, it reduces them. So for some reason, 205% is way less than 200%. Negative 105% is way less than negative 100%. I'm going to buy the stick here, and then 2 more baits, roll 2 more baits, and roll. Going to 6 baits again. Really need... Definitely not buying a peacock. I really need melee damage, lifesteal, dodge, and armor. Those are the things that we need. Small magazine does increase the attack speed of our medical turret. I would need to get to 10 engineering to increase the amount that it heals. So I don't want to invest in that. But I don't think I want to buy small magazine either. I think I am going to reroll for 41. All right. Let's lock these two baits and go to wave 10. Did not get much there that helped, I have to say. Doing some tap movement to try to stay alive here. And then I need to look out for the big groups of spawning lampreys, because they spawn in circles around me, but if I can at least kill one half of them, like one section of them, before they start overwhelming me, then it stops me from having to dodge quite as aggressively. See if we can work our way over here to the tree, get that healing. A little bit more consumable healing would go a long way as well. Get back here for the medical turret. I can't go get that tree. We've taken too many hits and there's too many enemies in the way. The tree on the left there. This tree I can pick up maybe. 4 seconds left. There's some fruits on the field. Okay. All right. We lived. Ooh, this is getting so risky. I'm going to take the luck here, and then I think I need lifesteal over regeneration. So I'm going to roll and just try to find lifesteal. No luck. Still no luck. I guess I should just take luck. That's sort of like healing. 3, 4, and roll again. I will take a bag, and we'll go with 6 of these. I'm really starting to get worried. Hunting trophy is a way we could build actual economy, but without the lifesteal, dodge, and armor to support our character, I don't know that building economy actually matters. But I will buy the hunting trophy, and then any crit chance we get can help out. Buy the stick, and that's it. We're sticking on 6 baits here. Basically, I need to buy enough baits that I continuously... that I always one-shot the lampreys. So that's the goal. Where's my medical turret? Okay, over here on the left. And I need to give myself enough room to dodge, so I should be playing a little more centrally, but not so much space that the lampreys spawn around me. I want to play near the edge of the arena so that they all spawn on one side of me and are a little easier to dodge as a result. Trying to live through like 24 seconds of this is so painful. Come on, medical turret. Work your magic, please. All right, with 5 seconds left, I'm gonna run for this tree. Try to get a box before the end of the wave. We didn't, but we still made 500. Okay, nice. Some lifesteal, that can help a lot. Buy this, and this, and roll. We do have an elite coming up. Let's buy the crit chance, and that's 6 baits again. Losing 2 lifesteal, but I've got to buy dodge when I see it like that. Bean teacher, I'm not going to buy. Roll here. Campfire for 2 regeneration. I don't think I can afford that. Sunglasses also reduces my armor, but is good for the hunting trophy, so I think I'd better buy it. And then I'm not going to buy plant. Let's roll one more time. Lumberjack shirt would pull a unique out of the pool. Obviously, it doesn't matter for the actual effect of the lumberjack shirt. But I think it's worth 44 just to not roll that again, because every shop slot is so important to us. Obviously, we kill the elite immediately, so what legendary item we get here could make or break the run as well. I'm gonna, before the lampreys spawn, I'm gonna go over there and pick up the tree. Before we have to, like, sort of camp out by our medical turret again. We're at full health, so I can go on a brief expedition to this tree, maybe? Nope. All right, that was a very bad call. Put myself in a really bad spot, and I'm now going to die, maybe? Yes. Oh, we were so close. All right, I'm going to give this one more try. This is our last attempt. So I need to get more lifesteal and more armor up earlier. Maybe more dodge if I can find all the dodge that we would need to be able to survive. Oh no. Okay, good. Got it. I needed to manually attack there to make sure we actually hit the thing we were supposed to hit. Take some melee damage. Okay. We've missed twice, so if we miss a third time on stick, then we have to restart. But we didn't. That's great. So we get our 10 baits and our 4 sticks. Which is something we can only do if there's... Okay, gotta kill those before they launch their next wave of projectiles. Something we can only do if there is a tree on the first field, is get to our 10 baits here. I guess I'll take the 5 harvesting. I really don't want to re-roll too much. I mean, maybe I could start building, like, 3% dodge early, but I think I'm going to take the harvesting. I'll take the attack speed. That's good. We're going to try to go to 10 baits here again if I can roll enough sticks. Let's go 6. Okay, I'm going to pass on buying some baits because I've got to roll into 2 more sticks before the end of this wave. Okay, so we only made it to 6 baits. I'm going to try with 8 and 5 sticks. And if we die here just from missing, I'll restart one more time. You know, I'll give it one more sort of real attempt. Okay, so 8 with 5 sticks. That's bad, obviously, because we weren't able to buy as many weapons as you want off of the start there, but we at least did survive. So far, survived this wave. Okay, 124. I'm going to start building lifesteal early, because we were really struggling to find that in our previous run. So I'm just going to buy attack speed and lifesteal. And I am going to buy the black belt, I think. The XP gain this early could help a lot. Let's try to roll into a stick, though. Great. So that's 4, 5, 6. So last time we were able to survive 8 on wave 4. So we're doing 8. 10, 10, 8, 7, and then 6 for the rest of the game, basically. And I'm going to try to get to 10% lifesteal or so pretty early, along with a bunch of armor, and see if that helps us survive. Okay, got a tree, and that tree had a box in it. That's pretty nice for us. Yeah, we'll definitely take the armor. I'm going to reroll here. I'll just take 1% lifesteal, and I'm going to take 4 regeneration. I'm just going to try to build some healing early, so that we have enough healing to, when we get to the later stages that get really difficult. Sucks that we have 2 horde waves. We would like an elite, if possible, so that we can get high-level items, get the legendary items. Okay, so here we were doing, so that was 10, 10, 8, although I guess we only got 6. But we're going to do 7 or 8 this wave. I think we were doing 7 on wave 5. Do I buy the luck here? If I do, that means I'm only buying 6 baits, so we would be behind on baits. If I buy the lost duck, I think I'm not going to buy luck at all this game. We're just going to avoid that and focus on our healing on these 2 stats instead. So I'm going to go for 7 baits there. Right, so our first wave we got 10, then we got 8, then we got 8. So that was 26. Now we've got 7. So yeah, we got 7. I'm going to re-roll here, lock this tree, lock these 2 baits, and go to the next wave. Tanking a lot of hits. We do have a little bit of regeneration, but not so much that I can tank that many attacks. Let's go pick up this fruit. Oof. Okay, I'm probably going to die just from really bad dodging there. Yeah. All right, well, that was my fault on that bad dodging. All right, I know I said only one more try, but this is our last try for real, because I only made it to wave 5. Okay, here's our tree. So if we, our last try where we, you know, get the right number of sticks in the first 2 waves. Let's take the 2 melee damage, and then we will do 1, 2, 3. Okay, we've got our 3 sticks. Can we get our 4th stick? We did not. Can we try to do 10 baits with only 3 sticks? I think not, but maybe I'm just going to go for 12 baits and just see what happens. 3 sticks, 12 baits. Can we win? I doubt it, but we're going to give this a try. I'm going to take a million hits here, but I'm going to stand sort of in all the enemies. Yeah, so we weren't able to do that. I have to try, like, getting even greedier sometimes just to see if it's possible. We missed on a tree this time, so we won't be able to get 10 baits, but we should still be able to get 8 if we roll the right number of sticks. Here, I'm going to reroll once, and then we'll take the harvesting to try to get our stats going early. Okay, we missed 3 times. Let's just restart. No tree and 3 misses. Definitely not worth my time. Or everyone watching's time. That one attempt was going really well. I just couldn't quite get the defensive stats that we needed to be able to live through all the incoming damage. Here, maybe I should just build regeneration early. Maybe I don't need to build melee damage, because we're playing sticks, which are a high base damage weapon. I could try that. Let's give that one go with the 2 regeneration. Okay, 4, and then we get 8 baits, and then I'm going to reroll again, try to lock a stick. We missed, but we can buy 2 more baits. So we're going to try to go to 10 next wave, if we can find our 6th stick. 6th stick is a really difficult phrase to say for me. Oops, walked into every attack there. If I don't make it to wave 5 again in like 3 more tries, I will call it here, but I would like to get 1 more real try before... Ooh, wow, okay. Good start, good start. 73 and a box. Not a relevant box, but we get a few more materials. Let's roll for melee damage. I think the problem was I didn't have any damage there, but I'll take the harvesting. And then we will do 1, 2, roll, 1, 2, 3, roll, 1, 2, 3, roll. Okay, that's 8. I need to roll into a stick again, and then we can get 10. Perfect. I guess if I hadn't re-rolled my stats, I could have re-rolled looking for another stick. Like, rolling into that harvesting cost me a re-roll in the shop. But that's okay. We made it to 10 baits along with our 4 sticks. So as long as I don't walk into every attack like I did last time, maybe we'll be okay. And we got another tree. That's pretty nice. And another tree with a box in it. Okay, okay. Good start, I have to say. A bag as well. After all of our boxes, of course, but still good. We'll take 2 armor here, and then I'm going to reroll. I'm looking for armor, damage, lifesteal. Buy 2 of these. Okay, so that was... So now we're looking for 10 again, if I can find 2 more sticks. 2... That's 7, that's 6, 7, 8, and I'll roll, and I will roll, because I'm not going to buy the last baits until I find another stick. So unfortunately, only 5 sticks. Do I think I can beat 10 baits with only 5 sticks? I think it's not worth risking, so we're just going to lock these items and go to the next wave, because I also have negative speed here from the bag. Even at only -1%, it's a lot of... We're a lot slower. Yeah, 10 would definitely have killed me, so good call me. Not that 8 might not, because I walked into a bunch of attacks there. I do need to repair my movement speed, where it's hard to dodge with negative movement speed. Didn't get a box there, of course. I'm going to take the level 2 regeneration, I think, and then here we'll take 4 melee damage. Upgrade our sticks, and 1, 2, 3. So that was 10, 10. So now I can do 8 baits this wave. So 4, 5, 6, 7. Nice. Got 3 level 2 sticks, 8 baits. Let's roll again. I could buy the plant and just go in on regen, but I think lifesteal is better for this build, so I'm not going to buy plant. So that's 8 baits again this wave. I think that's fine. Let's lock these 2 and go to wave 4. Would love to find another lure. We found a few last time, and that would be pretty good for us. Maybe I could have done 10, actually. I guess all the level 2 sticks are a pretty big deal. It's so hard to judge how many we're going to be able to do. So I'm following my rule of thumb of like 10, 10, 8, 7, 7, and then 6 forever. Although maybe I need to do more than 6 forever and just buy even more baits as we continue to go. Take 2 melee damage here, and then I will take an armor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. And we'll definitely buy that. Do I go to 8 on wave 5? No, wave 5 we were doing 7. So let's roll here and roll again. Roll again. I'm really looking for sticks, but I'll take the weird food. One more reroll to see if I can find a stick. Didn't. We'll lock these 2. The problem is that the waves get really long later on, so it's just more time for the later lamprey stages to spawn more lampreys, right? So you take a lot of random chip damage as a result of that. And it's really hard to survive the amount of incoming damage with low armor or low dodge or low healing. You have to get all at once on a low economy while still boosting my economy, having trouble rolling for items, of course, as well. I'll take 15 luck here. It's a level 3 upgrade, and we did just get a weird food. It also will help with the bag if we ever roll into a crate again. Okay, so we were doing 7 again for wave 6. 5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to roll again, roll again. Okay, we're up to level 2 sticks everywhere. That's good. I'm not going to buy the glasses for 46, but I will re-roll here. I'm not going to buy the baby elephant. I'm just going to lock, I think. Because I could roll for a stick, but rolling for 21 feels pretty bad. So we're going to save our money here. Tanking a lot of hits, but we did survive. Maybe I could have gone for 8 this wave. I mean, I think we're a little ahead of the curve, so maybe I should actually be getting greedier. The problem is just how many of them spawn later on, right? And I don't have the armor to really live through that. I also sort of put myself in a bad corner there. Have to do a lot of dodging. Okay, we lived, made 300 on wave 6. No, because we had 65 stored. So we made 260, which isn't great for wave 6. We'll recycle there. I do need more move speed, and we are still one-shotting the enemies, so let's take the speed here. Then I'll take 3 lifesteal, that's good. We're going for 6 baits again this wave. Schmoop will cost me melee damage, but it gives me 2 stats that I want, so I'm going to pick it up. So we're going for 6 baits here on wave 7. Definitely buying that. We've got 5% lifesteal. I just need more armor now. Vigilante ring we definitely don't want. Roll again. Roll one more time. I will take the propeller hat, and then I'll lock these 2. So that was 6 baits that I bought. Because basically I need to reduce incoming damage to the point where we can heal back up in between the spawns of lampreys. So I need both dodge and armor, and of course the regeneration to actually heal up quickly. My max HP is less important because we're not taking huge amounts of burst damage, or rather, we just need to heal up in between the sort of regular damage that we're taking. Wow, I'm walking into every attack. All right, that was just bad dodging. Unfortunately, my dodging was not up to par this run, but that was a really fun challenge. I'm definitely going to revisit that one. I'm not 100% sure what we need. Maybe the fact that we're one-shotting all the enemies makes lifesteal bad. I think this is the right strategy. We did get very unlucky. Like, I bought the bag and then got no crates for the rest of the run. Maybe I wasn't supposed to buy the propeller hat. The scar, I'm not sure how important that was, but I think those numbers are good. So definitely try this out. Let me know in the comments if you have managed to succeed and what strategy you used. And I will probably revisit this challenge run at some point. But as always, my friends, I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Sorry we couldn't get there this time, but we'll give it another try next time. If you did enjoy the video, of course, feel free to leave a comment and like the video. And then you can subscribe to my channel for more Brotato and other strategy game content. Cheers, my friends. I'll catch you next time.